Yo, guys, I always get asked this one thing, the one same thing every single time. Joe, what is the one thing that all of your clients have that determines their success? Like out of all the guys you work with, what is the most successful trait that all the guys have? Or what is the one thing that they all fucking do that determines their success in their time in working with you? And it's the same, it's exactly the same every single fucking time. It's exactly the same thing that gets results, guys. And it starts with you. It starts with your body. How just literally getting into shape, prioritizing your health and fitness, prioritizing your mindset, prioritizing your discipline. It all comes from sorting and fixing your body. I mean, let's be truthful. Let's be honest. How can you, if you're fat, overweight, you hate the way you look, you're skinny fat, you got soft fucking, do you know what I mean? You're looking in the mirror, you're soft. How can you expect to be the man who walks into the room and has presence? How can you expect to be the man who's leading from the front with his customers, who's leading from the front with his clients, if you have that physique that you're ashamed of? How can you expect your missus, your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, the girls in the clubs to look at you and think, fuck yeah, he's the man, with your fucking skinny fat physique, guys, if you're overweight and you don't even like the way you look yourself? Okay, literally the one thing that they all have, the guys who do the best and work with me, the guys who earn the most money, the guys who have the most spare time, the guys who have the most discipline, the most energy, the most focus, the most time for the family, guys, they all start by fixing their body. They all start by prioritizing their health and fitness and starting with fixing the man. The man is the vehicle, guys. The man is the fuel to the foundation. The man is the fucking foundation. The health and fitness, fixing the body, being in shape is literally the foundation behind building absolutely everything. Behind building your fucking empire. Building a man is behind that. Discipline leaks into life. If you haven't got the discipline to get yourself to the gym, to train regularly, to follow your calories, to follow your macros, guys, discipline leads into all other aspects of life. You then start becoming undisciplined or non-disciplined. You don't have the discipline to turn up on time to work every single day. You don't have the discipline to hold yourself to the highest standards at work every single day. Discipline leads into all other aspects of life. You don't have the discipline to allow that time for your friends, for your family, to play with your kids after work. Discipline literally leaks into all other aspects of life, guys. Fixing your body and having discipline are the two traits that can literally change your whole aspect of life and can literally change your life. Energy, fixing the body, eating well, being in shape, having more energy because you're eating well, you're tracking your calories, you're tracking your macros, you're fueling your body, you're fueling the fire. Energy can completely shift identity. Energy can shift your mindset. If you're waking up and you've actually got energy for the first time in a very fucking long time, the way that you look at life, the way that you treat work, the way that you act in business, if you've got energy, you have more motivation, you have more aura, you have more personality. Okay, so literally energy, discipline can shift your whole identity, guys, because at a minute, you're probably operating in a state of, I've got low energy, I've got low discipline, I've got fuck all motivation, I can't be asked to get to the gym, I can't be asked to track my food, it takes too much time, you've then got low output at work, and it's a spiral, it's a knock-on effect, okay? You have a weak body, you're not strong, you hate the way you look, you're soft, you're flabby skin, literally everything, like weak body, weak presence. You walk into a room, you haven't got that presence. Whereas I see the guys who are most in shape on my high performance, my VIP fitness and mindset mastery programs, guys. The guys with the most presence, the guys earning the most money in their businesses, the guys with the most lads working for them or with the highest profit margins, they have the most presence because of the man that they are. They feel the fucking man when they're going out and they're meeting customers in their shirts. Or when they're turning up on site and a uniform fits them nice and snug. Muscles will pop in, they're looking good, rather than wearing a t-shirt and you're trying to pull it over your stomach, you can barely fucking pull it down, guys. Weak body, weak presence. And the guys who don't take control of their body. They don't master their body. Are the same guys who are generally stuck in cycles, trying the same fucking things over and over again, expecting different outcomes, expecting different results. And that's probably the one biggest mistake that I see so many guys make, is that they try one thing, it doesn't work, and they're constantly in that cycle of trying. But guys, it's fucking insane. If you're trying something and it doesn't work, or you've tried something and it doesn't work, it's a definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, guys, is absolutely fucking absurd. Absolutely absurd. And you find yourself stuck in that cycle for your whole fucking life. Stuck in that cycle of having no energy, having low motivation, having no confidence. Okay, and it's a knock-on effect. It's a knock-on effect. And it affects all aspects of life. If you're operating and you've got low energy, like I said earlier, low energy, low output, low motivation, low presence. Okay? A lot of guys, they'll come to work with me, and some of them might even have business goals. Some of them may not even have fitness goals as a priority. Some of them may have business goals. Joe, I want to grow my business. I want to make more money. Where can I start? What can I do to do that? And it's the same story, guys, over and over again. These guys who are looking for the quick fix in business, wanting to make the most money, are the guys who don't prioritize their self. They don't prioritize their health and fitness. Flip that on its head. The guys who make the fastest progress, they come in, and within the first few weeks already their business is starting to thrive. They're starting to have more time for themselves. They're starting to operate more like a CEO rather than a busybody who's running around fixing everything, chasing everybody's problems. Okay? They're the guys who don't ignore their physical standards. They take their own basic habits, daily habits, the JY6 habits that we teach inside our high performance fitness and mindset program. They take those seriously, guys. They're hitting their macros every single day. They're training, their resistance training. They're doing weight training. They're doing their cardio. They're doing their morning assumptions. They're aligning themselves with the person that they want to be and the person that they want to become. Like I said, the guys who want the business, when I tell them what the biggest shift is, and you need to prioritize yourself, you need to start taking your physical standards, you need to start fixing your habits, fixing the body, fixing the mind. Those are the guys who think just it's aesthetically, like the guy who's in shape. Yeah, he's vain. He's got the abs. He's got the arms. He's got the chest. They think it's just aesthetics. They think it's just looking good, guys. But this literally portrays into all other aspects of life. Again, you look good. You feel good. You got presence. You got aura. Your presence with customers. Your presence with women. Like whatever it is, it's not just. It's so much more than just a fucking hell. That guy's in shape. That guy looks good. The guy who looks good is the guy who earns more money. The guy who looks good is the guy who feels good. He's fucking resilient up here. He comes across problems at work and he keeps going and going and going and going and going. Okay? He faces adversity. He overcomes adversity. He overcomes problems. Failure isn't a fucking thing to the guy who's in shape, guys. The guy who's out of shape, he comes across a problem. He comes across failure. And he's given up. He's chucking in the towel because he hasn't got that mindset. He hasn't got that discipline. He hasn't got that focus. He hasn't got the resilience to keep going like the guys who are in shape. Okay? The body builds discipline. The body builds habits. The body builds a mindset. And when you start approaching it and looking at it like the fuel, like the foundation to life, as opposed to just the short-term quick fix called getting into shape, being fit and healthy. It's just like, do you know what I mean? It's the quick fix. I just want to quickly get into shape, guys. It's literally the fucking foundation for everything that you want to do, achieve, live in life. Fitness, building your body, building your mindset. It's the foundation, okay? So stop looking at it like a little quick fix. Having discipline will create structure. Having structure will create time freedom. Okay, those of you guys who are listening to this at the minute and you're thinking, fucking hell, I've got no fucking time, I've got no routine, I've got no structure. It's because you've got no discipline. Okay, you're not organized. And then having structure, having discipline, guys, literally creates fucking results. Results become addictive. Another question I get asked is, Joe, I've got no motivation. And the one thing I say to everybody who says that to me is, fuck you, John. I'm not here to motivate you. Like, I make it very clear that I am not here to motivate anybody. Okay? Motivation, having motivation, feeling up for doing something, it isn't even a real thing, guys. The reason that you haven't got no motivation is because you haven't got a motive behind doing something. Your reason behind getting into shape, looking better, feeling better, it isn't big enough. Okay? It probably doesn't hurt enough right now that maybe you're fat, you're overweight, you're looking in the mirror. It probably doesn't hurt enough. You haven't realized it yet. Okay? Whereas the guys who are motivated, they've got a big enough reason. They've got a big enough motive. They want to lead from the front with the customers. They want to earn more money. They want to be the dad, the superhero fucking dad for their kids. They want the kids to look up to them. They want the kids' friends to look at the kids and say, your dad, he's a superhero. He's massively in shape. Look at him. He's in incredible shape. Okay? So the guys who are most motivated are the guys who have a big enough reason why. They have a big enough reason why. They want to lead from the front. They want to be disciplined. They want presence when they walk into a room. Okay, they're fed up of fucking feeling overweight, out of shape, ashamed with what they look like in the mirror, embarrassed about getting changed in front of their wife, in front of their partner, guys. They've got a big enough motive to want to change. And the guys struggling with motivation, it's just as simple as that. You're not in enough pain, okay? You're kind of just, you think it's normal feeling the way that you do, but it's not. It's common. It's common. It's very, very common, but it is not normal to feel the way that you do. Looking in the mirror, hating the way you look, guys. Okay? Having no confidence. Very common, but it is not normal. Okay? Fitness building the body, it has that ripple effect. Okay? You start getting more respect. You start having more presence. You have the aura. You have the presence. When you walk into a room, guys, people start turning their heads. They feel your energy when you walk into the room. You have more confidence. You're more bubbly. You have a better personality. You're attracting more vibes from the customers. Okay, you go and speaking to customers and they feel your energy, they feel your aura when you're in shape. When you're turning up to a job, let's say you run a business of a group of lads, a gang of lads, and you're turning up to site, people are turning their heads for the wrong reasons. If you're the man sweating, walking over to him because you're carrying your toolbox, guys, and you're getting out of breath carrying your toolbox because you're out of shape, okay? You get more respect. You will get more work. You will earn more money. You will have more people coming towards you, asking you how to do the work for them rather than you chasing people, doing all the advertising, okay? Your advertising will do itself. You'll attract more people, more customers when you take care of yourself, when you take care of your body, when you start taking yourself seriously. You have better leadership. Again, your staff will start respecting you more. Your staff will start looking up to you better. Okay? Your kids will start respecting you more. Not saying your kids don't respect you, but they will start respecting you more. A man who's in shape, guys, he definitely gets a lot more respect from his kids, from his woman, from his business, from his customers, whoever it is. You get higher standards everywhere. You just start raising your standards. You start networking with other people making more money, with other people in shape, guys. And the opportunities are literally endless. If you train like the man, you eat like the man, you can then live like the man. There's a saying that I say, if you look on my Instagram, you'll see it. Let's get it up. So if you check out the Instagram bio, it says become the king. Flip it around, we'll show you. It says become the king. Train hard. Build wealth. Live free. Train hard, build wealth, live free. Fitness is the foundation. Business is the fuel and freedom is the lifestyle. This is exactly what I teach within the high performance and the VIP fitness and mindset mastery programs. Within our programs, guys, it all starts with fitness. It all starts with a foundation. It all starts with building the man, because the man has the fucking mindset. The man has the discipline. The man has the structure. The man has the time, the energy, the aura, the presence, the persistence, the resilience to keep going when shit gets hard. It all starts literally by building the man, living the man, guys. It all starts with you. And it all starts with you taking responsibility. Okay? So that is the one thing, like I said, that is the one thing that every one of my top performing successful clients have, guys. And it is the persistence. It is the action taken to build and focus on themselves before they focus on anybody else. Okay, so it all starts with you. It all starts by raising your standards. It all starts by taking action. Guys, let's get it. Let's go. Oosh.